Wong Kim Ark, a pivotal figure in American history. Presented by Hyacinth Piggott, Brawley Peña Peralta, and Ghulam Mustafa. Wong Kim Ark is a remarkable figure in American history. His story is not just a legal landmark, but an inspiring tale of resilience and pursuing the American dream. Wong Kim Ark's legacy centers around his unwavering commitment to his birthright citizenship, a concept that continues to shape our nation's identity today. Wong Kim Ark challenged the status quo and won a pivotal Supreme Court case that is still referenced today in issues of immigration birthright. His story inspires and enriches the understanding of our nation's immigration embrace throughout its development. Wong Kim Ark was born in San Francisco's Chinatown on October 1, 1873, above a storefront owned by his Chinese immigrant parents. Like thousands of Chinese immigrants, Ark's parents came to the U.S. seeking economic opportunities. Life for Chinese immigrants in the U.S. was not easy. Wong Kim Ark's parents faced anti-Chinese sentiment, racist depictions, harassment, and discrimination. Ark's parents witnessed the killing and hanging of Chinese men and burning of Chinese businesses. With no possibility of becoming naturalized citizens because of the Chinese Exclusion Act, which denied all Chinese the right to American citizenship, Wong Kim Ark's parents returned to China when he was around 8. Ark traveled between China and the U.S. as a child. He returned to the U.S. with his uncle, where he was a cook. On his return to San Francisco from a visit to his parents' homeland of China in 1895, a United States Customs agent declared Wong Kim Ark was not allowed on American soil. While being detained on the Coptic liner, Wong Kim Ark proceeded to show proof of his United States citizenship. Knowing his documents might not be enough, he had a one-page typewritten sheet of paper with his photograph in the middle. Ark notarized the sheet, and 3 white San Francisco residents all attested that he was born in the city and was well known to them. However, Ark was denied entry and barred from crossing the threshold into America. Despite Ark's birth being in the United States, his parents were Chinese subjects. Therefore, a child born to a Chinese national could never be a U.S. citizen. The documents stamped and signed by an inspector upon his departure were no longer valid for his re-entry. Ark remained in detention for months and was moved from ship to ship in the San Francisco Bay. Rather than accepting the custom agent's decision, he took the United States government to court. His legal team filed a writ of habeas corpus, arguing that Ark was imprisoned unlawfully, confined, and denied his liberty. The 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution was ratified in 1868 and granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including former slaves. The amendment's citizenship clause has been interpreted to mean that almost all children born on American soil are U.S. citizens, with only a limited set of exceptions. In 1898, the United States Supreme Court ruled in the United States v. Wong Kim Ark that the citizenship clause of the 14th Amendment must be interpreted in light of English common law. Thus, with limited exceptions, it grants U.S. citizenship to almost all children born to alien parents on American soil. The case involving Wong Kim Ark, born to Chinese parents who were not eligible for U.S. citizenship under the Chinese Exclusion Act, marked an exclusive precedent for future instances of birthright citizenship. Ark's legal team argued that the 14th Amendment, which states, all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are citizens of the United States, extended citizenship to all children born within the territorial jurisdiction of the United States. Ark's legal battle would lead him to the Supreme Court, where his argument hinged on the word jurisdiction in the 14th Amendment. In a 6-2 decision, the Supreme Court decided in favor of Wong Kim Ark and saw the majority declared Wong Kim Ark a citizen of the United States under the 14th Amendment. However, 2 of the justices dissented, Justice Melville Fuller and Justice John Harlan, who viewed that only children born of U.S. citizen parents should be considered citizens and that the 14th Amendment was not intended to include children born of foreign citizens within the United States. Wong Kim Ark's legal battle over birthright citizenship, and the decision of the 6 justices' interpretation of the 14th Amendment, is still controversial today. The 14th Amendment affirms the ancient and fundamental rule of citizenship by birth, within the territory, in the allegiance, and under the country's protection, including all children born to undocumented residents within the United States.